So Honduras has very beautiful beaches and great national parks. It also has a great soccer team and a population of about 8 million people. But there are some problems there. There's a lot of gangs and riots. Disease is a constant threat along with murder. It has the second highest murder rate in the whole world. A corrupt police system, a 60% poverty rate, minimal education among adults, and 75% of people have unsafe water. So that is like all of New York City having no clean water. People could get deadly sicknesses like cholera, typhoid, and dysentery from drinking bad water.
Unsafe drinking water in Honduras. Hurricane Mitch in 1998 left landslides and floods that killed thousands of people and left 75% of Honduras without safe drinking water. Landslides and floods killed thousands of more, and dirty water kills more people than cancer and AIDS combined.
Our mission is to solve the problem of unsafe drinking water in Honduras.
Clear water H2O. Simple screens clean the water. It's a small size, about the size of an average water bottle. The consumer is national and local governments. It's inexpensive to purchase and can be shipped very easily. It is versatile and has 3 uses. Clear water H2O as a drinking straw. Drink safe from a contaminated river. Or for people who travel or don't have wells, it can be a straw. So the 3-stage filter goes medium particle filter, small particle filter, and dirt filter. Clear water H2O as plumbing. Snaps right into the plumbing system. It works for each individual and can also supply water to a village if the village is plumbing, which most do not. Clear water H2O as a village filter. Water concentration according to the top. It uses an included funnel, and the water coming out at the bottom is clean and safe to drink. How long does the filter last? About a year. How is the filter replaced?
New filters are included with the product, and they're also available to purchase separately.
What about the old filters?
They're decomposable and made of eco-friendly material.
So all of Honduras' ports are classified as either small or very small, as you can see here. So our boat design strategy was to make a small boat with a large capacity because huge cargo ships couldn't deliver our product into the small Honduran ports. So our boat maximized surface area, which displays more water than it weighs, which increased its buoyant force. We use materials with low density, like styrofoam and lightweight containers of air. We took our Archimedes principle into account, which is that an object will float until it displaces as much water as it weighs. And a flat hull like ours is not only less expensive, but it's also faster and more efficient in shallow water, like Honduras ports. So our final boat, the Wonder, held over 3,000 grams of weight, which would be more than sufficient to support hundreds of thousands of our product on a single ship. And so we actually calculated that only 10 shipments can get all of Honduras clean water, and that's because of how small and efficient the water H2O is. So we had an overall profit of $87,300 with an insurance cost of 15%. Our investors will get more than $8,000 in profit and their original investment back. Your investment of only $100,000 will help save millions of lives.
But don't just invest for the money. We want you to help Honduras. You're probably thinking, why should I care? Over 6 million people need clean water right this very second. All Hondurans deserve clean water. 75% of Hondurans have unsafe drinking water. What do they do about it? Drink it, get sick. Drink more, get more sick. But you can end this messy process by investing in clear water H2O and Honduras. Help Honduras. Will you invest in the Honduran people and help save millions of lives? We in Honduras thank you.
All right, next we will invite up Boksoy.
Boksoy!
Hi,
Griffin,
Daxel, Daisy,
and Sophia.
Boksoy.
Table of contents. Slide 1, intro. Slide 2, table of contents.
Slide 3, Venezuela and its sites.
slide 4, country status.
Slide 5, problems facing Venezuela.
Slide 6, mission statement.
Slide 8, our diagram and product. Slide 9, our vote strategy.
Slide 10, our promise.
Slide 11, conclusion.
Venezuela and its sites. Venezuela is a country located next to Colombia and Guyana. Venezuela has beautiful, clear, tropical beaches with clear water. Venezuela also has unique holidays like Corpus Christi, which is a giant celebration for the dead. Lastly, Venezuela has the second highest waterfall in the world called Parasalta. But like any countries, Venezuela has its problems.
Country status. Venezuela's current population is 31 million. In total, there are 100,000 deaths per year, with 75,000 deaths caused by trying to leave the country illegally. And the remaining 25,000 deaths are mostly caused by killings, disease, or natural causes. There are 350,000 births per year. Each protest has up to 1 million participants. And out of 31 million, 2 million people attend to school.
Problems we are facing. Problems in Venezuela are poverty. Most of their country is in poverty right now. Pollution, they have very bad pollution, and they're in economic crisis. They also have an extreme lack of clean water and food.
So the problem that we are focusing on is starvation and dehydration because most people in Venezuela are in poverty and they hardly have any food and they can't live and they get diseases. So we wanted to stop that and save their lives.
Mission statement.
We are dedicated to helping the people of the third world countries and getting them clean water and food,
So they can
grow their own food and live happier and healthier lifestyles.
Our diagram and product. We have soil, seeds, and a water purifier in all of our boxes. It was made to help everyone in need. You can't live without it.
So our product is a box filled with fertilized soil, seeds, and a water purifier. It is a 4-foot by 4-foot box with a 1-foot depth, and it can feed a family of 4 to 5 for 6 to 8 months. And the water purifier is 1 foot tall and 5 feet in width, and it can hold up to 231 cubic inches or a gallon. Our boat strategy. We wanted to make our boat displace as much water as it could, so we had a large surface area. We also wanted to use very lightweight and the least dense objects that we could, so we used styrofoam, grip tape to seal in, glue, and other things that aren't very heavy and have a little so it can float.
Our promise. We promise to give our investors a guaranteed $100,000 along with a profit of $9,660. Not only will you be buying a part of our company, but you will save 76,000 lives per year, and that's a lot. In conclusion, thank you for listening to our presentation. I hope you consider investing in Boksoy to save many lives. Have a good night and invest in Boksoy.
Good evening, and tonight our group will be talking about our product, the Wastebusters.
What you gonna do with all that trash? Oil, oil, oil.
First off, we have our table of contents, what we're going to be talking about today. First, we have geography, our country statistics, problems facing Colombia, our mission statement, our product, how our product is working, the math behind it, the boat slide, and our conclusion.
So the geography of Colombia is truly amazing. It is very tropical and it has lots of rainforest. It has the Andes Mountains, which run through Colombia, and it has two major rivers, which are the Amazon and the Orinoco. I really like Colombia's geography because it has the snowy peaks and it also has the nice warm ocean. And
Country statistics. Colombia has a population of 50 million. There's estimated to be around 10,000 pounds of trash floating in Colombia's oceans today. Their unemployment rate is very high for a country like this, 10.4%. And Colombia had around 1.4 million pounds of cocaine smuggling last year.
Okay, Colombia is a really great place, but they have a lot of problems too. Colombia has the 10th highest murder rate in the world, which out of 200 countries, that's just pretty bad. And there's a giant gap in the wealth. So there's no middle class. Either you're really poor or really rich, and those really poor people are working for all the rich people, and they get bad pay, so they can't afford schooling, so they can't move up in the ranks and become rich themselves. Like Ethan said before, there's lots of drug trafficking, and Colombia generates over 11 million pounds of trash each year, and so nearly 1.5 million pounds of that garbage is plastic. Oh, our mission statement? This is our mission statement. And our goal is to give plastic another life as fuel, or it can be recycled and turned into other plastic. Instead of floating around in the ocean and stuck in landfills, we want to make it fuel and plastic that can power our cars and our future.
Our product is a combination of the sebum and a plastic to oil converter. Our product collects plastic trash and turns it into oil. We have an emergency stop plug in case it overheats. The next step is turning the oil into diesel. We have bought a machine that we can add to do this. This is all powered by solar panels and propane or butane for the burners.
Okay, so how it works. The machine gets its plastic from either the people who are working in the landfills, which fixes the unemployment problem, because 1 in 10 people instead can be getting money for bringing plastics to this. And so it gets melted down at about 660 degrees Fahrenheit. And then once it turns into a boiling liquid, it's put into water. And probably why you guys haven't heard of this and it's not used all around the world is because it uses more energy than it actually creates. So it's powered, like Ella said, by solar panels, and then the burner down here that burns the trash is powered by butane and/or propane.
So we have a set profit of $140,000. By shipping, we need to pay our customs and insurance. In the end, you investors get $100,000 back guaranteed plus 10% of our overall profit, which is $12,020. That means our company keeps $108,000. It's a great deal and a perfect way to spend your money by helping people. The insurance is not that much because our boat floated.
We decided to use Archimedes' principle to help us build our boat. So Archimedes' principle basically says that the more water displaced, the larger the buoyant force. And so Archimedes' principle basically says that, like, you know how when you have a glass of water and then you add ice to it, the water is going to rise? That's basically Archimedes' principle. And we've made it with super light materials and with a large surface area to help the buoyant force even more. So since we did such a good job constructing it, we got second place and we named our boat the Grinch.
Hello. We are professionals. Our company for happiness. Ready?
As you can see, investing in our company, in the Waste Busters will help many. From the newborn just entering into this world, hoping for a future to be clean and bright, to the innocent little animals. Now we can be trash-free and happy as can be. The trash will be used for greatness. Imagine that you can change the future by investing in our company. By investing in the Waste Busters. Waste Busters creates jobs, cleans landfills, and the ocean. 3 problems fixed by 1 product. With your investment, the Waste Busters can do bigger and better things. At our company, we have fun, we joke around, but we are also serious. We just wanted to say, because of them, us, because of us, them.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much, and we really hope you invest in our product so we can change the future. And you can invest our product or not, but Kelsey and I just want to say, one way or an honor, we're gonna find you. We're gonna get you.
All right. Okay, next we have Bug Off.
Hi, I'm Elias.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Macy.
And we're from the company Bug Off.
We kill the bugs before they kill you.
In our first slide, we're going to talk about our country in the raw numbers, so the population and the climate. The second slide, we're going to talk about the challenges the country is facing. So that's like poverty. And then in the third slide, we're going to talk about the Zika virus, which is the main problem we're going to be focusing on and trying to solve with our product. In the fourth slide, we're going to talk about the mission statement. So this is what we want to do with our product. In the fifth slide, we're going to talk about our diagram of our product. So this is how our product works and what it's mission. In the sixth slide, we're going to talk about our boat. And so what materials we used, what strategy we used, and why we did this. In the seventh slide, we're going to talk about the math. And so this is the insurance, this is the money you guys get back.
The population in Nicaragua is roughly 6.3 million people, and the climate is tropical in rain season and desert-like in the dry season. The average life expectancy is 74.5 years. This is one of the top tourism destinations in the world. So we were instructed by our teachers to research 5 main problems in Nicaragua. So the 5 main problems that we came up with were poor health care. And so medicine is rare and expensive, so it's very hard for people to get things, for the population to get medicine. And then so dirty water. In the urban areas, 75% of the people have clean water, and in the rural area, only 43% have clean water. And so they have government and political turmoil. And so for 28 years, they had a dictator from 1962 to 1990, and they are definitely still getting over that. And then they have lots of poverty. In 2014, more than 80% of the population were in extreme poverty, and then Zika was the one that we focused on. So you'll learn more about that in the next slide. Zika virus is deadly, and no one has found a cure for it yet, but our company tried to find the best way so that no one could even get the chance of getting Zika virus. Zika virus is mainly spread by the bite of a mosquito. It spreads quickly, and many people die from it each year. Our company, Bug Off, wanted to do something before many kids, babies, and adults all die from Zika virus.
With our new technology, we can spray the dangerous insects and eliminate the chances of getting Zika and other mosquito-borne diseases and help those in need. This is our product, Bug Off. This is a diagram. It's basically a diffuser which heats up really hot, and then the steam collects all the oil particles and then it spreads out throughout wherever you are. It's solar powered because you don't have batteries or charging outlets in third world countries, and it comes with one free container of bug spray if you're working outside, and it also comes with one free container of our oil. The one of the most effective bug sprays. This is our boat in the process of being made. And as you see, that over there is our base of our boat. And this is the body of our boat. So we wanted to find something that was already buoyant. So I found a buoy board. And we wanted to stick with the Archimedes principle. So we had the largest surface area we could get to displace the most water without going over the size limitations. So we then put foam walls around our cargo bay so the weights wouldn't fall out. And then we had a foam base. So it would separate the weight between the base so it didn't directly put pressure on the base. So you investors get back $100,000 that you invested in us. And on top of that, you get 10% of our overall profit, which is $13,450. We chose the 5% insurance because we had the most buoyant boat and we didn't have to take as many safety precautions. Our overall profit is $150,000 and we have a check for you guys for $13,000, which is more than you get. Thank you to all the teachers that helped us throughout this process of all these projects. We had a lot of fun doing this. Have a nice night. Thank you.
Okay, and last but not least, we have the Inferno, who unfortunately has a very sick group member and had to cancel at the last minute. So these kids are going to make up for her absence, but they haven't practiced for a lot, so keep that in mind.
This is our El Salvador report by Annalise, Zarin, Hannah, Elle, and Leah.
El Salvador is a Spanish-speaking country. Has many fun activities such as hiking, surfing, swimming, and many more. They also have many national parks and ancient sites.
This is the culture. They have a dish in El Salvador called a pupusa, and it's basically a tortilla with meat, beans, and cheese inside of it. And there you go. One special holiday is Soldiers' Day. It's celebrated in Colombia and El Salvador's vacation.
While El Salvador has many great things about it, every country has its problems. And some of El Salvador's are extreme poverty, gangs, depletion of natural resources, and diseases. These diseases are especially food and waterborne and as many trying to resolve. But this still takes care.
The Inferno is our stove, and it is powered by local resources, and it's built to be portable for anything.
How else? The Inferno cooks and food and boils water, which kills unwanted bacteria in the food that is on This is our design.
It has a gas inlet for people that can afford the gas, and otherwise you would put your fuel underneath the grate, and then you put the wooden pots on top, or just the food.
Our stove is better because it is safe and portable. Also, our stove can burn almost anything.
So we got our products to El Salvador with our boat that we made.
We use quartz, basket, duct tape, and popcorn.
boat held 2,095 grams, which means U.S. an investor would gain $11,090 in profit.
And then this is the process of pictures, so it's how we compare both. This one is us duct taping it and us attempting to glue stuff on, and us actually gluing stuff on. And then everybody's like,
Thank you for considering the investment in the Inferno.
help us make food and waterborne diseases a thing of the past.
So we'd like to invite all of you groups back up here so that each, if anyone would like to ask questions, there's only 2 questions per group in the interest of time. So if you write questions twice for a moment. We will just go in the same order that we went in. So if anyone has any questions for Clearwater H2O, this is the 3-part water filter group that went first. Please ask them. Yes.
Is it the same apparatus that you can drink through a straw, but you can also place it into the piping? It's the same
Yeah.
product?
Same
it's
thing.
One product?
Same
It's just the same thing, it just like,
Same thing, 3 uses.
Awesome.
any other questions?
How long does it last?
About a year.
9 years.
Okay, here we go. All right, next group was box soy. This was the 4-foot by 4-foot box filled with soil, seeds, and a water filter. Any questions for this group? Go ahead.
Is it one set of plants that keeps growing, or are there multiple sets of plants?
Well, there's multiple seeds, so you can plant them in the box and they regrow, and all of the seeds that are in there, they have seeds within the fruits and vegetables, so you can replant those into soil that's unfertilized.
The water filter, is that so the people who receive the box have clean water for themselves, or is that so that you filter the water that you're going to put on the plants?
So they can use it for drinking water and for watering their plants.
I see.
Yeah, it has 2 uses.
Oh, okay. The next group was Waste Busters. This is the group that's going to turn your trash into fuel.
Or you can just make it oil and then plastic.
Or oil and then plastic again.
Or you can just take it apart.
Any questions for this group?
Are there any plastic products that it won't decompose?
No.
It's really
It's all melted back down to oil. It's all created from oil, so.
And it can all go back together. You don't have to sort it or anything, because the sorting is...
You have to make sure there's like not like stuff inside of it. Like if there's like if you have like a thing of pizza and there's like pizza inside, you might need to get that out. But
I mean, worst comes to worst. I mean, you'll still have the pizza, it'll just be all messed up.
That's right, it'd be pretty messed up.
I mean, I guess that could fix hunger. It won't be safe, but
Any other questions?
So I have another question. You said there was a solar panel there that came with it, is that correct?
yeah.
What is that for?
It's for like the electric part, for like monitoring the system, where because the solar panel can't heat up to like more than like 100 degrees or something like that, and so we have to use propane or butane, or we could use biomethane, but that would be really complicated.
I see.
it needs to be heated up to 665 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's going to need a lot more than solar panels.
Cool. Okay, and then we had Bug Off, which was the diffuser filled with essential oils. And a giant check, yep. Any questions for this group?
Are you selling both the diffuser oil and the bug spray?
Well, the oil and the bug spray come with the diffuser. It's going all in one
It's all
package.
together.
And so one's for the diffuser and the one's for topical use?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is it true that your team was the most profitable of all the teams?
Yes. It held about like 7,500, which is about 15 pounds.
Okay, and our last group was the Inferno. This was the stove that's going to boil dirty water and heat up food that is otherwise unsafe to eat.
What fuel are you going to use to power the Inferno?
So it's pretty much up to them as long as, well, I mean, the propane, natural gas. I think those would be
What were some of the diseases that you said that could maybe be prevented by boiling water? What kind of sickness do you? Waterborne diseases was what? Was that?
waterborne disease.
Food and waterborne. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Good job.
On your seat. If you are missing it, let me know. I have some extras. And you guys actually all get one.
Oh, yeah.
Danielle is going to pass out some pencils. And we would love if y'all could the company in which you would invest in. Danielle and I will collect them really fast. We're going to play you a quick slideshow, count the votes, and we'll let you know very soon.
Do you want to show the criteria? What's the criteria for the voting?
Thank you.
We want you to consider a few things as you're voting. That is going to put the list up here.
So yeah, we want you to consider a few things before you vote. We want you to consider if your group made the need clear. So you guys should listen to this too before you vote. Yeah. We want you to consider that they made the need clear. So did they convince you that this country really has a problem that needs fixing? Is their product clear? Is it something that's feasible? Does it make sense? How does it work? Can they answer questions? And did they understand their own product? How well did they explain the boat building process and Archimedes principle? Clarity of the dollar reward for investors. Hopefully you all picked up on that real quick. And just simple things like how they distributed their speaking parts. Were they able to answer your questions? Did they set themselves apart from other groups? How was their presentation, visually? And was that with the speaker? Did they have any personalities? Which they hopefully did. So, take a few minutes. We will play you a lovely slideshow.
I'll be around in a second. Drum roll, please. Clear water.
Everybody got ample. So let's give it up to these guys again. You guys all did